Once upon a time, there was a woman named Sandra Wood that was in the process of helping her daughter downsize from one house to another. While doing so, she noticed her daughter's beautiful dining room table and chair set, despite all of the boxes, that was supposed to be donated. But she asked her daughter if she would instead be able to move it to her house in Maryland. After her daughter agreed, they had to decide how to do it. How to move a big dining room table and chair set all the way from Florida to Maryland in a couple days. Ultimately, after calling numerous family and friends and companies and receiving no's that it wasn't possible, they failed, and unfortunately, she never got to take it back to her house. Unfortunately, this situation is happening all over the place. When people are asked to plan residential events like birthday parties, small weddings, baby showers, and in this case, a move, they're unable to do so because they lack the resources, the time, and the effort in order to do so. And ultimately, they become really stressed and they fail. When someone is presented with this situation and they have to plan an event, they usually use one of the four alternatives. The first one being they give up. They realize that they're not adequately prepared to plan an event, and they decide that it would be easier and less stressful and not do it. Or they use the internet and they try to do it themselves. But this alternative is very stressful and requires a lot of effort on their part. The third option is to call family and friends, but this might not always be an option because family and friends might not always be available to help. And finally, the last alternative, which is the most expensive, requires you to hire a professional event planning company. But all of these alternatives are either very time-consuming, expensive, require a lot of effort on your part, and all four of them are very stressful. The people that are experiencing this problem are usually middle-aged and up. They're middle to upper class in terms of economic status, and they have disposable income to spend on events. They have families, usually, and they also have very busy lives, perhaps full-time jobs. So what if I told you that I had a solution to this problem? I've created a mobile application or a phone app that allows you to plan events in minutes. Compared to the other alternatives, it saves time, saves money, and significantly reduces your stress. So you're able to streamline the event planning process and plan events quickly and easily. To elaborate further, this is the interface. The app is called Planet, and when you first open the app, you see it says, "What event are you planning?" So for Sandra's situation, she would select that she's planning a move. She would answer quick specifications about the event, such as the time frame, where she's moving it from and where she's moving it to, the items that are being moved, and the relative price range that she'd like to stay within. Additionally, she would also answer the services that she might want to use to plan the event. So in Sandra's case, she might need a truck to move the furniture, a driver to drive the truck, temporary storage potentially, and she might need a trailer if the truck doesn't work out. After she answers these prompts, a Planet service representative would receive the information on their end, arrange the plans, and ultimately call her to finalize it. And by the end of it, her event has been planned in minutes with little to no time or stress. So ultimately, the next time that you have to plan an event, I encourage you to use the Planet app because event planning doesn't have to take over your world. Just let Planet handle it. My name is Taylor Trevithick, and this has been my big idea. Thank you.